Hey guys, welcome back to Naughty Threads. In case you're new here on my channel, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon so that you get all the future updates. First of all, extremely sorry, throughout this video you will hear some or the other background noise because there is some construction work going on, and I am not able to go elsewhere to film the video, so I still have to be here in this place and manage to film the video. So extremely sorry about the noise. Please do bear with me. So in today's video I'm going to share a few of my recently designed blouses. A few of them are mine and a few others are customer blouses. So since they are a little different and unique, I thought of sharing it with you guys so that it is helpful in case you guys are stitching blouses yourself. So do watch the video till the end and let me know in the comment section what you think about this video. So now let's get started. So this is the first blouse. We have got it done with a simple round neck in the front with the contrast color piping. We have actually used the inside of the sari so that the piping matches perfectly. So the back is like this. It is a boat neck blouse and there is this round opening in the center, which again we have finished using piping. It's an elbow length sleeve and I have got it done with this kind of very small pleats using the same fabric from the sari. So this is how it is right now. I am planning to do something inside. I'm not going to give out all the information now. You guys can probably wait for the video. Once I am done shooting or filming the video, I will share it with you guys. So the front is again very simple. Back is high and front is as usual deep neck with contrast color piping. So we've also given piping in the waistline so that it looks neat. So this is the first blouse and the second one is something like this. It's also a boat neck blouse, but we've given a small opening here, like instead of covering it up, we have given a 1-inch opening here. If you want, you can add some beads or use the same kind of dory to join both the ends, but I didn't want anything, so that's the reason I've just kept it like this. And here we have given these kind of potlies for the back. This is a front open blouse. So these potlies are again surrounded by piping. So red color piping and off-white potli. So the same design is done even in the sleeve. I think here it is very clearly visible. So this really looks nice. Instead of giving a plain potli, this design can be used to just highlight the potli. And obviously, like always, everywhere the blouse is finished with the piping. So even here, since the sari is off-white, we have used off-white color piping, and it's a front open blouse. So front is regular round neck with piping. So this next blouse is a very basic boat neck blouse, but instead of just making it plain, I have given small pleats here at the back in the center, just like this, starting from top to the bottom. Because I didn't want any work on this blouse, so that is the reason I've kept it like this. And using the contrast color or matching sari, we have given piping all around. And the sleeve is also very interesting. It's this kind of a sleeve. I have never tried something like this with the sari, but I always wanted to try, so that is the reason I've designed it like this. It's not exactly a puff sleeve like we always do. Usually puff sleeve will have pleats or gathers here, and it is just a short sleeve, but this is like an elbow length with this plain putty here and pleats on both the sides, pleats or small gathers you could say. So when you actually wear it, it looks really nice. Because of this pattern, I didn't want any work on the blouse. So the front is simple round or U-neck. It's a very basic blouse, but little bit of changes I have made by adding pleats at the back. So the next one is very interesting. It's a plain blouse I prefer having a few plain blouses so that I can match it with more saris. So this is one of it. It's similar to the red one we just saw. So it is with this pattern, exactly same pattern, but here since I didn't want to use any other color, I've just given small potlies. And the sleeve is very interesting. That is the highlight of this blouse. So we've given small pleats here near the shoulder. Usually we follow this method when we want to do a cold sleeve, but instead of giving an opening, we have patched it with the small pleated fabric from inside. So when you actually wear it, it looks really trendy. If you want the complete blouse in single color, instead of having the same old boring pattern, you can go for something like this. The pattern, the pleats itself creates a texture and it gives a little different look to the blouse. So the front neck is very simple like others. It is just a round neck with self color piping. So piping is by default in all the blouses. So we've given the same color piping all over. So this next one is also very interesting. Again, I have used a little bit of the sari from inside. This is the sari. So I have used the sari fabric to patch the shape in the back, and the same fabric is used to give pleats here in the neckline. So this is how it looks. It has got a very narrow kind of V, and for the sleeve also I've got the same thing done. Small pleats with piping. The front is again basic round neck. So this is something I tried for the first time, and I think it really looks nice instead of just going with a plain blouse. Just to add in a little tinge of the sari part will actually make the blouse a little more grand or elegant. So this is how this is. So this is again a single colored blouse, pretty much basic. So we've just added these kind of patch in the neckline. So if you want, the same thing can be done on the sleeve as well, but for this we just used this in the neckline and not in the sleeve. So probably I will post a video on how to do this very soon. I've already filmed a video. So front neck is actually very simple. It's a round neck with self-colored piping, and it is with a short sleeve. So this next one is also very interesting. Let me show it to you. That is why I've kept it in the end. So this is the last blouse, and this is how it is. It's a boat neck with this kind of opening in the center like this, and here I have just given some potlies and some potlies down below as well, and it is stitched with contrast color piping. The sleeve is the interesting part in this blouse. So I've got the sleeve designed like this. This is the fabric from the sari. We've cut about 40 centimeters, or I'm not really sure how much, but we did use quite a bit of the sari for the sleeve. So we cut the sari from the inside, and then the inner part is done using the sari fabric, and then the top is again done using the blouse fabric. So piping is given the other way around. For this I use the blouse piping, and then for this one we use the contrast sari piping. So this is how it is. Usually you guys would have seen this kind of overlapping sleeve, which is called as the butterfly sleeve. Generally you guys would have got this done, but I thought of trying it in this way because I wanted an elbow length sleeve. So you can add some small hangings or something here. I have not done anything yet. It is just stitched, and I got this blouse for filming the video. So I think once you actually wear it, looks nice. I have tried this design for the first time. I'm yet to try the blouse. So the front is again as usual. It is simple. round neck. I always like experimenting with new designs, because wearing the same old thing can really get boring. So I hope you guys like these designs. And one more I think you guys would have already seen in my previous video. It is this pink one where I posted the crochet for the sleeve. So for this one I got this kind of a design done. A small opening at the back, and then I've got some potlies with the sari fabric and some tassels. These are fabric tassels stitched with small pleats. Now this fabric is from the sari. Because these are kind of rare colors and it's very difficult to get the exact same match, so that is the reason I thought cutting a little bit of the sari from inside and using it here would make sense, rather than wasting time in finding the exact match. So this is how this is designed. So in case you guys have missed this video, I'm going to link it in the I button, so do give it a try. It looks very nice when you actually wear it, and it's something different, not the regular stuff. So in case you are somebody who likes experimenting, then I guess this is it for you, so do give it a try. So thank you so much for watching the video till the end. In case you like something out of these, do let me know in the comment section, and if you guys have tried something already, do let me know as well. And yeah, I guess that's all in today's video. Don't forget to check out my blog naughtythreads.net, where I'm uploading new blog posts every day. Read it guys, and let me know what you think about the blogs. And in case if you feel it's going to help others, please do share it with your friends. Just share the link, and yeah, or you can have it as your WhatsApp status for a while. That way it will reach more people. So apart from that, if you have not subscribed to my vlog channel, that is Kanika Reddy Vlogs, do subscribe. And yeah, that's all I guess. I shall see you guys with more interesting stuff. Until then, take care. Bye bye.